Ever wanted to know a shortcut to integrate any function? No, not really. Great, let's go! This is the substitution rule. We've actually used this in class when learning U substitution. We just didn't have a name for it, thanks to a certain someone. But that's okay, because this So yeah, all's forgiven. Anyway, this version of the substitution rule isn't really helpful to us. So let's find a general solution using this rule to integrate any function by simply solving for the integral of f of g of x dx, which comes out to be the integral of f of u du over g prime of x. But since g of x is equal to u, then g prime of x must also equal u prime. Therefore, the general integration solution using u substitution is the integral of f of u du over u prime. Cool, now let's apply this to real life. How about the integral of Cornish hen dx? So let's set u equal to Cornish hen and find dx in terms of the derivative of Cornish hen and du, which is du over the derivative of Cornish hen. But what is the derivative of Cornish hen? Eggs, right? Yes, but in this case we're using chicken liver. Because, you know, Cornish hen is just a tiny chicken. But what's du? That's going to be seasoning paste and herb butter. So let's plug everything into our original problem, the integral of Cornish hen dx. And oh look, it matches the general solution. When we integrate this, we can't forget the plus e, which will be sauce and rice. So the whole thing comes out to be the integral of Cornish hen times seasoning paste and herb butter divided by chicken liver plus sauce and rice. Here I made a key that translates mathematical operations into culinary terms. Multiplication is represented by the act of seasoning. Division is represented by stuffing the divisor into the dividend. Taking the function of u is represented by preparing u for cooking. Addition is represented by physically combining two or more ingredients. And integration is represented by cooking. Let's do this. Roughly slice a small onion, and don't worry about making it neat because we're going to end up blending it all anyway. Then take a small garlic clove and smash it like so. In a medium saucepan, fry half a pound of chicken liver, your onion, garlic, a bay leaf, and 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. Once ever so slightly fried, add in a half cup of water, some salt, and stir it around until you get a simmer, then cover it for 3 minutes. After that, turn off your heat and let it sit for 5 more minutes. Now remove the bay leaf, and put everything else into a blender, then season with salt and some pepper. Blend it into a coarse sludge, then add 2 teaspoons of cognac or scotch, and incorporate 1½ sticks of softened unsalted butter in 2 tablespoon chunks. You should now have a nice creamy paste called liver pate, which you will then refrigerate for later, and this is going to be our u prime. Now we're going to make our du by finely chopping some fresh rosemary and thyme, and mixing it with some softened butter until well incorporated. Now we're going to take the function of u by patting it dry on the outside and on the inside. Then trim the fat and set it aside for later. Now it's time to salt your chicken in a fashion that makes you look like you actually know what you're doing, making sure to massage it thoroughly because you think it still has feelings. Now take your seasoning paste, which is a mixture of sesame oil and probably brown MSG, and rub it all over that chicken. All over. Just rub it in there. Then scoop some into your hand and cover the inside. Stopping to salt the inside as well because you forgot to do it before. While your f of u du marinates for 8 hours, roughly chop a few scallions. Then proceed to crush them as you did the garlic clove, only to realize that smashing them like an ape is the best way to do it. Then slice some ginger about 1 centimeter thick, and smash it. Oh wait, hold on, I said smash it! Okay, well, if that doesn't work, just take a piece and break it as if you meant to do it. Or you could just try again. Yeah! Super roughly chop some more onions so that you have enough to cover the bottom of a roasting pan. And let's take a second here to admire these knife skills. I mean, it's perfection, am I right? Now we're going to smash some more garlic. Ooh! Pow! Kablamo! Put your onions, scallions, ginger, garlic, and chicken fat into a roasting pan, and take out your f of u du, under whose skin we are going to rub the rest of our du, making sure to get it into every single little crevice. Now take some of that u prime and fill the cavity with it. Don't be shy, just do your thing and go to town, you know, just, oh wow, yeah, just violate that chicken. In hindsight, I probably should have used a spatula or a piping bag to fill this thing. Yeah. I'm smart, aren't I? So when that's done, put it into your roasting pan, cover with tinfoil, and integrate at 350 for about 40 minutes. For the last 15 minutes, remove the tinfoil to let it brown for a nice sexy Maillard reaction. Then strain the liquid from the roasting pan into a sauce pot and bring it to a boil. Then add a thickening solution to your sauce, which I clearly did not do, and render it until nice and thick with 2 C's. Oh yeah! Then assemble your integrated f of u du over u prime over top C. And split it like the Red Sea. And don't forget to expose that nice cross-section for the money shot. And don't be afraid to play around with it a little. You worked hard to integrate this. Finally, sauce it up and arrive to check your work.
Calculus, AP Calculus, Calculus, AP Calculus, integrate, differentiate, integrate, differentiate, get a 5, gonna get a 5, get a 5, gonna get a 5.